Coach Gottsleben, you guys won the Summit League Indoor Championship, second year here in the Summit League. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it speaks highly for the University of South Dakota, and that this is the first Summit League championship in the history of the University of South Dakota in our second year of eligibility. And I think our coaching staff, our kids, the administration all made a huge commitment to being successful in this league, and I think it's probably a byproduct of that. We've got great coaches, we've got a great facility. It's cool to host, cool to win at home, and obviously we respect the Summit League and all the things that's done. So I guess it's been a pretty good weekend for the University of South Dakota.
You set a couple of new dome records here, particularly with Jeff Metler in the 3000, I believe. What are your thoughts on Jeff's performance?
Well, Jeff's a pretty special kid, but to show you how competitive this conference is, he had to work hard to get third in the 5K. So he'd won the 3, won the mile, set a record in the 3, won the mile, and that took a lot out of him, and he just gutted it out in the 5,000 meter. But thoughts on Jeff? I mean, here's a kid that's a 4.0 kid, came here because of academics, not because of running. Is coached so well by Dan Fitzsimmons. And again, he's a special young man, a special kid, and we're very fortunate that he's at the University of South Dakota. Class act. I mean, what else can you say with Jeff Metler?
So where do you guys go from here?
Well, I mean, I think indoor season this has been our focal for the indoor season. There is a national meet, which at this point in time, only the top 16 people in the country make the national indoor meet, and we don't have any of our kids, I mean, Bethany for Coach Huber and Coach Miles and the women in the vault, she is, but we don't have any guys. So I guess what we do is, I think we have to enjoy this. I mean, I think this is a special moment, but then I think after that, we want to have some success outdoors. We weren't very healthy coming into this meet. We had some real key kids that were hurt, and then we had some injuries that happened during this meet, and so we need to get them cleaned up a little bit, and hopefully get them healthy, and then we go to Arizona State on the 22nd and 23rd of March and get after it down there.
Competition-wise, North Dakota State's very tough. South Dakota State's pretty good. UMKC's pretty good. What did you think about the competition here?
Well, I've been here for 29 years, and North Dakota State is the gold standard of track and field. I mean, with their women and their men's programs. So, just number one, to be able to be at their level or be better than them, that's very, very, very important and good for us. But they don't let up. I mean, they're not going to. They're always going to be good. And obviously, this is one of those times where we rose to that level. I hope our program gets to that level where we can, I think we, at this point in time, coming into this meet, I think we hope to win. I think North Dakota State expected to win. I hope our program gets to the point where we expect to win. And I think this is probably a catalyst for that to happen.
Speaking of winning, I heard you were just in the pool. Can you tell me about that?
I jumped in on my own, and I can swim fairly well. That I was in there about a couple seconds, and then I got out pretty quickly. So that's kind of a tradition around here when you win at home.